Okay, in lesson number 8, I showed you guys how to make a section, or lesson number 7, I showed you how to make a section, and then in 8 we annotated it, and now I have a completely annotated section on a sheet. So there's a lot of different things in here that I didn't show you how to do, and one of those things is how to actually dimension from the center of a joist to the center of a joist. So I'm going to just show you this real quick. The first thing that you'll notice is there's text in here that doesn't pop up automatically. The other thing is, and I'm just going to start from scratch right here. If I was going to do an align dimension on this, it will not give me the center of the stud as a starting point. So I tried all different kinds of dimensions. There's nothing up here that shows me or lets me do exactly what I want to do. So what I have to do is kind of do a workaround. And in Revit, the workaround is going to be, if I go to annotate and I draw a detail line, I can zoom in, pick the midpoint of the line, and just draw a little tiny 1/8 inch long line from there. And then come over and do the same thing here. And there's an 1/8 inch. So now I have two little tiny lines in there. And what I can do now, if I go back to annotate and I pick my align tool, or my aligned dimensions, now I can come in here and I can actually pick the endpoint of that line. And I can pick that endpoint of the line. And I can drop some dimensions on there. The next thing I wanted to show you with this dimension is I don't want it to say 1 foot 4 inches. What I want to do is I want to edit that, and I can just I can click on it a single time to highlight it, and then click on it a second time, and for the dimension value I can replace the text with 16-inch typical. And by typical, what I mean is that the joists are going to be laid out at 16 inches on center for each one. The other thing that I did up here is, here's a perfect example. I wanted to add on a drip edge. And this is a pretty exaggerated drip edge, but all I did was basically come up here to my detail line, and for the line style I chose a medium line, and I just simply drew a line there. I did the same thing for this fascia board, and I drew a little line there to show the end of the rafter. If I really wanted to clean this up, I could come in here and I could draw a line that's perpendicular to show the end of the OSB, but I'm not that worried about it.